Hi, it's Thursday. It's April 30th. I did it. I did a video every day. And it's only 9:15, so this is happening before 10 o'clock. That's good too. Let's see. Tomorrow's Friday. That's good. That means I'm almost done with 3 weeks of remote learning. It feels like it's been about that long, and it also feels like it's been longer than that. That's because I've been home longer than that. It's been going as well as it can be. I definitely don't have 100% participation, and it's different because my regular job is teaching in person in a classroom where I can see all my students and whatever. And this is online teaching, sort of, but during a different situation. But anyway, in general, it's going well. I am assigning less than normal, but I'm trying to still give a variety of things related to a topic, whatever the unit is, and still have them practicing or using Spanish in different ways. So yeah, that's going all right. And I'm spending time providing feedback. I worked on grading and giving feedback for some things today. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I only have my 4th period class, which I like because then it's only one class I have to mentally prepare for. Because again, doing live interacting with people through your computer is a little different than in class. But today I made them read through a chapter of a short novel. So I called on students to read a paragraph, and I think that went fine. And then after that, after working, I just kind of hung out. I feel like I was on my phone a lot. I don't know. But after dinner, we went for a walk, and it was nice to go outside. What else? Oh, I watched an episode of the Spain version of Nailed It, the Netflix show, and it was interesting. I watched one episode from Nailed It Mexico yesterday because I like watching things in Spanish. And I decided to watch the Spain one to see how they were similar and different. Both of the shows have sets that look just like the US show, and they have, like, the main cast, obviously it's a competition show, but they have a host and they have like their expert chef and a third person. And the Mexico show, their third person was a guest, like the American show, and their guest was a luchador. Very cultural. And the Spain version, their third person, I think he's a regular person on the show. But it was interesting noticing like some of the little differences or how they translated certain things. Like the show itself, if you're not familiar with it, they have 3 amateur bakers and then there's 2 rounds. The first round is the baker's choice, and they call it that because they have 3 kind of options of the same type of dessert in the first round, and the bakers have to choose that one. And then the second one is more complicated, and it's like a bigger cake or something. And so they like translated the names of those 2 differently, but the Mexican show is just called Nailed It Mexico. And in that one, when they would like finish and show the judges, they would all, even though the whole thing's in Spanish, they would still say nailed it. But the Spanish show, one of the people, like, he made up a new name for the show. What is it called? I can't remember. It's listed as Nailed It. But in the show, Nicolau, something like that. Nicolau, I think it was that. And they would say that instead of like nailed it, they would say Nicolau, which I think they just made up as the name of the show, which was interesting. But it was fun. It was fun kind of seeing what was going to happen. And like I understand Spanish pretty well, but because I don't listen to it a lot or read it a lot or use it a lot, sometimes when I'm listening to things in Spanish for native speakers, there's little things that I miss here and there. But it was still fun. And it was fun like getting the Spanish accent too. I like hearing different regional accents. So that was fun. And then, yeah, that was it. We went for a walk, like I mentioned earlier. I thought maybe I would do more than just a little vlog for the last day of VEDA, but I'm not going to. Tomorrow is May, so last week, or at the beginning of this week, I posted my favorite meme related to the It's Gonna Be May, the Justin Timberlake reference. So there's a lot of memes from the music video, It's Gonna Be Me, and it just says It's Gonna Be May. But my favorite one, I think it was actually a Tumblr post, and somebody said, oh, it's the end of April, you know what that means? And then it was just a picture of ramen. Because Justin Timberlake in the early 2000s had a hairstyle that kind of resembled ramen noodles. So that's my favorite meme because you gotta understand the layers. Anyway, I'll leave you with that reference to close out VEDA for this year. And maybe I'll still make some videos as I go through this pandemic. Anyway, have a great evening. Bye.